Hello everyone, Happy Valentine's Day. On this day, for my husband and daughter, I baked a special red velvet cake which they enjoyed a lot. So I would like to share that recipe with you all. I have used beet juice instead of red food coloring, so the cake won't be bright red like the store-bought one. Line a 6-inch baking pan with baking paper or parchment paper and brush few drops of oil throughout the pan, and also preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So here are the dry ingredients. I have taken 180 grams of cake flour, 8 grams of cacao powder, 1 gram baking powder and 1 gram of salt. Mix all these dry ingredients and sift the ingredients. So sifting is must, which makes the cake light, soft and velvety in texture. To know how to make cake flour from all-purpose flour, please check the description box below. You can replace cacao powder with cocoa powder as well. To the sifted ingredients, add in 200 grams of castor sugar. So castor sugar is the finer one compared to granulated sugar. It's always better to use castor sugar instead of granulated sugar whenever you're baking. For the wet ingredients, you need around 240 ml of milk. Add around 1 teaspoon of vinegar. So I have used white vinegar here. Mix it well and keep aside so that the vinegar will curdle the milk. Take around 120 ml of oil, so you can use any flavorless oil. For that, add in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, mix the oil and the vanilla extract with the curdled milk. So this is the beet juice, which is around 25 ml. To prepare the beet juice, you need half of a small beetroot. Steam boil it for around 10 to 15 minutes. Then extract the juice by grinding it in a blender or a mixer. If you wish to use food coloring, you can add around 20 grams or 20 ml of red food coloring. Add in the liquids to the dry ingredients and give a good mix. Take around 1 gram of baking soda or soda bicarbonate. Add half teaspoon of vinegar. Mix it well and then add it to the cake batter. So this step has to be done at the last, and after adding this mixture, you shouldn't keep the batter out for a long time. So immediately you need to prepare for baking the cake batter. Pour the batter into the prepared baking pan. Gently tap the pan on a flat surface in order to release any air bubbles. Bake the cake batter in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 35 to 60 minutes. Since every oven is different, so baking time might differ. So please keep an eye. So bake until a toothpick inserted comes out clean and you can see the sides are separated. So let the cake cool for a while. So when it is warm, separate it from the cake pan and shift it onto a plate. Let the cake cool completely. Once it comes to a room temperature, cover the cake with a cling wrap and place it in a refrigerator before you layer the cake. For the cream cheese frosting, take 250 grams of full fat cream cheese. Make sure the cream cheese is at room temperature and use a paddle attachment in the stand mixer. Beat the cream cheese until it is soft. Make sure to scrape the sides in between. Once the cream cheese is soft, add in 100 grams of icing sugar, which is also known as powder sugar or confectionery sugar. So initially beat the mixture on low speed and then increase the speed. When required, scrape the sides so that the sugar and the cream cheese mixes well. Once the sugar and cream cheese are well combined, add in little lemon zest, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon juice and 1/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and give a good mix. If the weather is warm, keep the cream cheese mixture in the refrigerator until you prepare the whipped cream. So take around 150 ml of cold heavy whipping cream and the bowl in which you are whipping the cream need to be cold and also the whisk attachment. Whisk until you get stiff peaks. So once you get a soft peaks, stop and don't whisk it further. so it might curdle the whipped cream. Add in the whipped cream into the cream cheese mixture and give a good mix. So mix it well with the help of a spatula so that both the whipped cream and the cream cheese mixture are well combined. So once it is well combined, place it in the refrigerator until you use it for icing. Now, assembling the cake. Flatten the top surface by trimming the extra bump and slice the cake into 2 layers. Here I am using a piping bag to do the icing. Apply some frosting on the cake board. Place 1 cake layer on the cake board. Pipe out the frosting on the cake layer. Then, with the help of a spatula, spread the frosting evenly on the cake layer. Place the second layer of the cake on top of the frosting. Make sure it is placed correctly. And then frost the top and sides of the cake. Then again with the help of a spatula, even out the frosting on the top and also the sides of the cake. If you feel the frosting is melting a bit, place the cake in the refrigerator, so let it cool for a while, and then you can spread the frosting evenly. Here I am using a bench scraper to even out the sides. You can do this even with the spatula. You can decorate the top however you like. Here I have used those cake crumbs which I had trimmed out from the top. I have dried out the crumbs by placing it in a microwave oven for around 2 to 3 minutes, and then I have ground those dried crumbs in a blender. So this will make the crumbs powdery in texture, so which will be easier to decorate the cake. Once you are done with decorating the cake, place it in a refrigerator before you serve it. Hope you liked this video. Try this recipe for your loved ones and share love, kindness and compassion through cooking and baking. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more cook and bake recipes. Thank you for watching.